Alright, so we're going to be touching base how to install the E46 reflectors. This particular one is going on an M3 right here. I believe it's an 03. And so anyways, we're going to go ahead and put this in. Just kind of give you guys a bit of tips and tricks about how to put it in. The main thing to, I guess, be wary of is trying to ensure that this surface of the lens is as flush as possible against the bumper, you know, as you can, because ultimately if you're kind of trying to force it in one end and then trying to get in another end, that can lead to tension, which can break the lens or chip it, and you know, you're also gonna have a bit of a harder time kind of getting everything in there. To give you an idea behind the logic behind what's involved in installing, it's essentially coming down to these three little slots or tabs right here. These tabs right here are actually going to go into the bumper right here along the back, and this metal spring right here is actually what's going to apply the tension that's going to keep these tabs locked into the bumper up here. So when you're coming in to install it, you're going to want to come in from the top, push down until it goes in right there. And so the trick, you know, as I mentioned before, is really going to be just kind of a consistency with where and how you're applying the force, and you know, we'll go ahead and get started on that. So get it more or less in position right there, and what I'm gonna do is gently get everything pushed in like so, and that completes the installation. And again, just to kind of recap, when you're putting everything in, you're gonna want to make sure that you're getting along the top of the lens right here. You know, if you're wearing gloves, it's probably better. You're not gonna, you know, get grease stains on the lens, but using your fingers, because they have a pretty soft surface, that's what you're going to use to kind of push these into place. Same approach we took on the passenger side. We're going to go ahead and get these tabs lined up behind the bumper right here, and these springs, the metal springs right here, are going to be what's going to activate the pressure and then really engage the pressure to lock these small tabs into place behind the bumper up here. Now again, the name of the game is patience, and the name of the game is really just distributing the force equally so that no one part is more stressed than the other. So go ahead and position the tabs right there just to get everything initially set up. And as you see, I'm kind of working my way up and down this thing, and eventually, you know, going in and out, side to side, really just distributing the force equally. Everything pops in and it clips in, and you're good to go.